Yo, what is up everyone? My name's Dizz. Welcome back to the Dizz channel. Today we are going to be doing another indie title. We're going to be doing a few actually. We're starting off with a game we got gifted to us from Whisper Games, the production company, or sorry, the publishers of the game. And the game itself is called Lacuna, but there is a free prologue that you can get now on Steam, which is literally just called Lacuna Prologue. So here we are, right in the game, and before we actually jump into it, let me read to you what they have on their press kit, just to give you a little insight just to what the game is about. So, the Save the World edition includes Lacuna and the game's atmospheric soundtrack that lets you dive deep into the sci-fi noir world of Lacuna. In addition, Assemble Entertainment donates 10% of the revenue from this edition to Go Give One, a WHO initiative that provides COVID-19 vaccines amongst others for everyone, everywhere, prioritizing those who need them the most in countries that cannot afford them. On top of this, it's the best option for all those who would like to support the work of the developer Lacuna even more and do something good at the same time. So now, that's pretty cool, to be honest. That's a great start. But about the game itself. Lacuna. Another cigarette tumbles into the abyss. The sun is slowly coming up, glistening in the sea of buildings below. I look up at the stars one last time before they disappear. They don't provide any guidance. They don't give a fuck. I have to make this decision on my own, and very soon. Problem is, I don't know how. I've never been able to figure out why I do what I do. Not really. No more time to think. I have to go. So here's the deal. You are Neil Conrad, a CDI agent. Awoken by the news of a murder, you rush into the case that will soon turn your life and the whole solar system upside down. Ask questions, collect evidence, and put the pieces together until the ugly truth reveals itself. Or not. No takebacks. The story branches and ends based on your actions. Sorry, I just spat on the screen just then. There's no going back. Sure, you can rush your way to the end if you don't mind paying the price, but play your cards right and you might make it out alive. How far will you go? Some questions don't have a right answer. Will you sell out a friend to protect your family? Will you endanger a loved one in exchange for public safety? Will you keep the peace or reveal the horrible, world-shattering truth? Are you hungry for a point-and-click adventure? While the classics were great in their time, Lacuna does away with the baggage of many adventure game tropes. Pointing and clicking platformer movement controls with the WASD or a controller. That's pretty cool. Selecting all dialogue options one by one anyway, non-repeating conversations choices. Okay. Inventory management and counter-initiative puzzles, immersive, story-driven mysteries. Pixel hunting optional outlines on anything interactable. The story grinds to a halt at every puzzle can always be driven forward. Not sure if the punctuation was right on that. X will remember this. Real choices and multiple endings. Alright, fantastic. So let's get the face cam on. What up, guys? And let's see what this game's got to offer. Is there an easy mode? I want easy mode. Game settings. Reveal dialogue text over time. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's jump into the game. Now, if the game is too loud, if the game is too quiet, if I'm too loud or if I'm too quiet, please let me know. I can actually see that the sound might need to go down a little bit. Yo, what's going on, Dinko? Pat, pat, pat. How's that? Yeah, that should be alright. Maybe one more. Alright, cool. We're jumping into the game. So this should be the Lacuna prologue. I opened up... So obviously I told the bitch no and I locked him in his house. I did the right thing. Yo, Senpai, what's going on, dude? The 31 months of the Twitch sub. Let's get some love up in the chat. What's going on, dude? How you doing today? Pat, 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 pat. Witty sub message that won't work because you don't have TTS. I said it myself, so technically it did work. The game paused. Is that because I'm out of the screen? Resume. All right, cool, cool, cool. But how's everyone doing today, guys? TTS is for noobs. I like TBS sometimes, but it can be a bit of a dangerous option to have. Like, I'm not sure if you're allowed to block certain words from being said. I don't really know how TTS works. But, hey, TTS is fun. Dangerous. Dangerous in the wrong hands. Oh, you can filter certain words. Right, well, I will filter out that entire sentence you just said. So you can no longer say, you can filter certain words. Are you happy now? Yeah. But I will not filter. Fuck yeah. Oh, okay. A and D to walk. Okay, we're not messing around today. Can I sit down? No? What's this? Oh. Okay, we've got a home screen. Welcome home. No missed news, no missed messages, no new sheets. I have no idea what these things mean. But they'll tell me as we go along. So we're doing 2 hours of Lacuna today, and then we're moving over to another game called Until We Die. And that'll be the last, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours of the stream. Oh, it's stairs. Okay. Well, let me see if I can talk to these people first. Hi. No. Okay. Right, you can't run or anything. Oh, here we go. Hold something to sprint. What button is that? What button is that? Is what? Okay, can anyone decide shift? Whoa, that doesn't say shift. Oh, mirror over here. Next battlefield reveal in 46 minutes. Nice. Learn keyboard and mouse. I'm playing keyboard and mouse. Hey, what's up? The icon in the bottom right indicates that you can move on with the dialogue by pressing E or left mouse click. Controller, bitch. Oh, you're mean today. You're mean. Oh, hey Noah. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I heard that a ship with new people arrived last night. I had a feeling you might be in there. How was your journey through space? It sucked. It felt like I was buried alive with my parents. You're headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. To house life on Drovia. I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine it's going to be like, you know, New Joran one day. But when you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? You know, making history and stuff. Conquering a foreign planet. Building the first ever Saviant colony. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I feel like I've seen most of this place already. Well, they're still building it. By the way, where do you live? Our apartment is on floor -8, near the stairs up to the common area. No way! You got one of those fancy apartments. I mean, ours is alright too. Silence. I think it's because of my parents' jobs. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later. Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. Can it wait till this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Today's my first day at school here. I don't want to make a bad impression right away. What is it you want to show me? You'll see. It won't take long. Okay. Well, I'm going to stick to, you know, her guns. She don't want to be hassled. I don't have time! Sorry, I really don't have time. You can show me later, okay? Don't be such a drag. Okay, he's being a prick now. I really have to go. Fine, your loss. Let's meet again later, okay? My parents got me a new cell. You want to connect? Sure. Alright, I'll message you when school's over. Ugh. Why did I take his number? Get a drink and there's a fuck ton of reading dialogue. See you later, mirror. Alright, press C or click the cell icon on the bottom left to open your cell. Okay. Let's get the little fan on. Objective, walk home. Every conversation you have is logged in this tab to help you keep track of who said what. Alright. Thank you. See you. Shift! Okay. E. Let me in. Down. Down. Alright. We're getting there. I like the art style. I mean, I'm always a massive fan of pixelated style gaming. I just like this old school feel to it. But Pie Man, Dinko, what you boys been up to? Hope you both been well. Pie Man, how's things going on at Brime? And Dinko, how's all the writing coming along? I have arrived. Everyone out of my way. Beep. Banana, apple, wild fruit, blue ice. What's your flavour? Blue ice? I mean, blue sounds pretty tasty. A shipment of Kashi green caramel bars just arrived. Okay, okay. No way, you have deep fried tulpa fish? Damn right we do. Only place in Drovia to serve it. You just arrived, huh? Yeah, it's my first day here. I'm so happy you served tulpa. It was my favourite dish back home. So you want some? I'm sorry, I'm in a hurry. School's about to start, but I'll be back this afternoon. Am I going this way then? Hasn't really told me where I'm going. A lot of editing work, honestly. Some writing on the side, which you could jump onto now and then. Nice. You got monetized. Nice, man. Sweet. Congratulations, Senpai. Hopefully it works out for you, like, a lot better than you found Twitch. You only play games for like 5 hours a week, the rest is working on podcasts and other things. Dude, awesome. What podcast are you working on? Or are we hush-hush about that? Hush-hush? Okay. Get on a computer. Here's a computer. Press E to talk. E. Alright. Welcome to today's second lesson. I hope you all had a nice break. This morning, I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for this year. You'll be taught about the same topics as you would back home. Today, we're going to go over some basic facts about our solar system. This won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure you're all on the same page. I already know all this stuff. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? Oh, fuck you, Albert. Fuck you, Al. I haven't told you what exactly we're going to talk about. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he'll write me a note. Seriously, fuck you. Classes are mandatory for everyone, even for the son of the Chief of Security. I'm sure he'll agree with me, you little shit. Anyway, you were all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you have already put it on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check if it's there. You may need it for your next assignment. So press the space bar to toggle your AR module's investigation mode. Once active, it will highlight nearby objects you can examine. Toggle to the right using whatever that button means. Seriously, what is that? Senpai, what's this button? And to the left using, I'm guessing shift. Oh, that's tab? Oh yeah, there's the symbol. You're the chief editor of the Uplink podcast. Sheesh! Is that a thing people are still saying? I thought that was only in for about a week. Leading podcast in Star Wars gaming in the world, and we're also making 6 videos on YouTube a week of Star Wars and Battlefield. Nice, dude. Yeah. Then investigate using E or the left mouse button. Please note that you cannot interact with anyone or anything while in investigation mode. Alright. Boo! To you. Is it you? Oh! There we go, the old solar system. Boo! Hey, sweetie, we just missed you. Have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon. Ah. What's going on here? Looks like you all have the poster. It will help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I also have another resource for you, an excerpt from a recent news article. I'm sending you both the sheet and the article now. Open your cell and check your News and Sheets tab. Submit the sheet once you think you've got it. Okay, alright, here we go. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some benches, sofas and chairs offer a place to sit down, take out your cell and go over everything you know so far. Okay. Whenever you receive a news article, it is stored in this tab. Select it to view the latest news. The little bouncing icon indicates the new cell content you haven't seen yet. Sheets are added to this tab of your cell. Select the correct answers to fill the gaps. When the sheet is due, a submit button appears at the bottom. You only have one shot at getting it right. Okay. Then top that with my own channel, active job search, and it adds up to quite busy. Yeah, dude, sounds really busy. Definitely sounds like you got a lot of stuff going on, man, and happy for you, dude. Very happy for you. Lithium will pass the torch. For almost 4 centuries, lithium-ion technology was the be-all and end-all in battery technology. Up until recently, nobody would have predicted the sudden rise of tellurium-based energy storage. Just 2 years ago, scientists first succeeded in producing tellurium. I'm going to say tellurium. I mean, it might be wrong. Tellurium-based prototype that far exceeded its lithium counterpart in terms of storage capacity, weight, power, longevity. How's the job search going for me? I mean, I'm applying for stuff every day, but haven't heard anything back yet. When vast amounts of the supposedly rare tellurium ore were discovered under the crust of Drovia last year, a new gold rush began, the likes of which we haven't seen since Gara's first lunar colonies. Two very different factions, Gara and a group of Saviant migrants from New Joran, have already secured their spot on the planet's surface, eager to participate in this next technological revolution. Alright. The solar system. The first colony outside of one. Am I meant to know this? Outside of Gara. The cradle of humanity was built in 1608. It was a small science base on Milon, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward to today, humanity has conquered most of the solar system. The colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Saviants from 2 would say New Joran, the closest planet to Drovia, have now established their own colony. You got no idea what's going on? Nor have I yet. We're still very much at the beginning of the game. Have now established their own colony. Your new home, Sector 2 on Drovia. This not only gives us Saviants our very own nation, but also access to one of the world's most sought after resources, which is that one. Due to technological innovations, the price of tellurium has skyrocketed over the last year. So maybe that's right. Yeah. We're about to find out if I'm smart or dumb. Alright, Mirror, I received your sheet. Let's go over it. Your first answer's correct. Humanity originated on Gara, and it settled the other planets from there. Let's look at the second question. This was an easy one, wasn't it? It's Saviants from New Joran that created their own colony on Drovia. Now for the last question. That's right. We are... Yeah, I got it all right. Yeah! We're mining tellurium on Drovia. It's a very valuable resource nowadays. Good job, Mirror. Looks like you have a grasp on this topic. Let's move on to the next... hold on. What was that? Connection closed. Call interrupted due to an emergency. Structural breach detected. Please relocate. I can't keep doing that. That's really scratching my throat. Please relocate to the closest safe room as quickly as possible. They will be locked down in 60 seconds. Emergency exit plans have been distributed to all living units. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. What do you... Tab. Why am I doing... Why did it tell me to just sit down? Am I even going the right way? No, okay. Ah! Oh, Jesus! Ah! I was trying to... Help, anyone, please! Hey, girl, please help me, the door's stuck. Noah. Mirror, come on, you gotta hurry. But she... Please, just grab the door and pull. Yeah. It's working! Okay, we gotta go. Ah! Ah! Oh, Jesus! Oh, he's going that way! He didn't even tell me where to go! I guess I died. Did I die? I guess I died. I think. I don't know.
After 10 years, meeting your ex still feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Kat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet
Catch you later, Dinko. Thank you so much for stopping by, man.
About how often I should call my daughter.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
Mattered.
Alright, catch you later, dude. Thank you again. Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Were you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. They were talking about Banny. I'm really on edge about this whole thing. You didn't change a bit. You know how important it is this time. Yeah, that's what you said every time. Oh, sorry, guys, just got a message. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visit her. You don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched that awful movie with her you didn't want to see. Come on, that was over a month ago. And you've barely responded to her messages ever since. I don't understand how you can treat her like that. She deserves better. Honestly, I don't like spending time at our old place. What? Why? It reminds me of our life together. I guess. You never seemed to care much at the time. You keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I'm telling myself that. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now, and it would be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try to do better. Great. Why don't you go up to her right now, then? She's home, and I won't be bothering you. I have an appointment. Yeah, okay. Really? Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. You too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
I mean, it's not really telling me where I'm meant to be going. Oh, here we go. Okay, you're right. So I just randomly found it. I just guessed. Hey, Laura. Oh, Dad. Hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah. No, please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stop by and say hello. I haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mum send you? Kind of. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of, but she can't really send me anywhere. I came because I wanted to. Okay. So, how's the novel coming along? Do I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it to the second round. Hey, not bad. That's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be awesome. Who is that? You don't know her? Seriously? She wrote The Tree and the Asteroid? She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days and it still sucks. I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you want to go watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? I hated it. See, at least he's an honest man. Ah, yes, The Tree and the Asteroid. Classic. New York Times bestseller. Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Alright. Pretty quick visit. Now what? Let's download some news. Banny's symbolic visit. This morning, after a 6-week journey through space, the most important guest of this year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has finally arrived on Gara, Drovia's Foreign Minister, Joseph Banny. As one of the most radical critics of the Garian state and its Seriously, my reading is precious. Colonial activities, Banny has been fighting for a more economic and political autonomy. Oh my god, I can't read for shit today. On Drovia's part for a while. His central demand at the summit is expected to be Drovia's full emancipation from Garian rule. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. The Drovia experts on Robertson's ministry expressed themselves against granting the colony more rights and liberties, especially in the light of the Savient Front's growing influence on Drovia. The Savient Front is an extremist branch of the Savient religion and is infamous for defending backwards, anti-scientific positions. Drovian independence would inevitably lead to a stronger influence of this group in our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate the relation between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromises with Banny. Okay. Man, there is a lot of reading, isn't there? Oof. Sector 2, Incident 40th Anniversary. Today marks the 40th anniversary of the tragic Sector 2 incident that put an abrupt and permanent end to New Duran's colonization efforts on Drovia. Critical structural flaw. Oh, what? 40th anniversary? So the thing that we just played, that was apparently 40 years ago? I guess. Critical structural flaws led to a series of explosions in the colonial mines, which caused big parts of the residential tunnels above to collapse, resulting in over 1,000 deaths. So is this the main game now, Senpai? Or is this still part of the prologue? An independent investigation concluded that oversight of the construction projects on the part of New Duran's public authorities had been dangerously negligent. Following public outcry and pressure from the interplanetary community, New Duran was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. To this day, an addendum Addendum, yes, that's actually correct, to the Space Travel and Planetary Protection Treaty of 1803 forbids the construction of another New Duran colony on Drovian ground. Oh, still prologue. Thank you. 85-year-old Juliette Lacoste, a survivor herself, lost her only daughter Mira, oh, that was me, in the incident. Lacoste had taken a job as a geographer aiding with the analysis of mineral composition on the planet's crust. The tragic loss of her daughter ended up destroying her marriage as well. She moved to Gara and became a Garian citizen because, in her own words, she would never be able to forgive New Duran's government for what they did to her family. Lacoste will be on our special installment tonight and recount her memories of the horrific incident. Okay. Weeb. Weeb. I mean, can I go this way? That's not stairs. Like, is there a map telling me where I need to go? Am I just guessing? Buy cigarettes? Sure. In a post-cancer time, smoking is a less lethal but still an addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Your cell's home tab lists how many cigarettes you have left. Okay. The choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views over the city, of the city over a cigarette. You know what? You don't smoke no more. You don't smoke no more. He quits as of now.
Reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Scanning is currently not possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information. Great. The scanner's probably busted again. I should check myself. Maybe I got notified about it. Dear Mr. Conrad, I hope you read this message in time. Your building's ID scanning system broke earlier today and is currently under maintenance. Because your apartment will not be able to identify you, you have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month for security reasons. Your current code is 9264. I will keep you updated on the ID system status. I apologise for the inconvenience and I hope the matter will be resolved shortly. Yours, Andrew Stephen. 9264. Okay. You can open it by pressing N. Okay. Four. You entered the correct pin. Unlocking door. Hey Gary. So, how'd that date with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job's done for today. Bunny and his staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight they were invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. goddamn, Banny's guys annoyed the fuck out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. One more time and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope that we're all getting along better after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? I did. Yo, what up, Flashy? How's it going, dude? The one about Robertson not really planning on giving Banny anything? They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. Well, what else do you think will happen? Drovian independence? If you ask me, Banny shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the Chief has scheduled a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thank you, dude. Snorlax appreciates the attention. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah, look at my chair. Look at my frog thing. Hey, Horace, how's it going? Feed. He's all like, num, 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 num. You can sit next to the sleeping Pikachu's Charmander. Do I have one of those? Wait, where's one of those? I don't think I have one of them. Oh, proceed to smoke. Do I have any cigarettes left? I do actually have some left. Now, if I'm going to make him quit smoking, you're only going to do that by getting rid of the cigarettes you have. Oh, you've got them. Nice. The glossary allows you to read up on important people and the places you need a reminder. Oh, if you need a reminder. Okay. Yep, I've got some cigarettes left. Let's have a smoke. Look out into the city. Oh, okay, you get actually like a proper dramatic scene when you have a cigarette. Did I have a message? I did not. Sleep. Oh, I had an email. I already pressed to sleep. You're adopting Snorlax. No! He's mine! Yoink, yoink, yoink. Hello? Comrade, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Banny's been shot. What? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked you where you are, comrade. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know, I don't... It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Oh, okay. And I had an email as well.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming.
But he's mine.
Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay. And we got an email from Catherine. Hey Neil, thanks for saying hello to Laura. That's my ex-wife, yeah, by the way. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon. Alright, we gotta book it. I don't know where the train station is. Oh man, what happened? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that, dude. What happened for that to happen? Ah, train station. Oh, mistaken link. Oh, if you put a word, a full stop, and then a word without a space, it will think it's a link. Yeah, Twitch does that a lot. Alright, where the train? Where the train? Give me a train! Yeah, sorry about that, dude. That's my Autobot being a bitch. Alright, we're off. Gara Mansion District. Okay. Well, what have you been up to, Flashy? What games have you been playing lately? Enter the villa. Looks like my phone went off. No, it didn't. And away we go. So in just over an hour's time, about an hour and 10 minutes, we're going to switch over to another new game called Until We Die. It's 2 hours of this and then 2 hours of the other game today. There you are, comrade. Took you long enough. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. It seems like Banny was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. He was dead on the spot. The staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No. It seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. Agents of Mayhem need to get back onto working through Yakuza. Nice. Yes, Senpai, I saw you were doing Yakuza 0. How are you finding it? I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Drovian nationalists, conspiracy nuts. They're still in shock. Give them a moment. They're all traumatized right now. They're supposed to be professionals. They've got to snap out of it. The boss fights are hard. If I remember correctly, the first boss fight was super hard for me, but I do need to go back to Yakuza 0 at some point as well. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. Also, Sega announced that the change to the battle system that they did in Like a Dragon, where it's now turn-based, that's actually how they're sticking with the Yakuza games from now on. Everything's going to be turn-based, which is okay by me. This is Gara, not some lawless rock. Hold on. Did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Banny's staff, a spiritual advisor, and a somewhat prominent Savient front member. The guy's fucking annoying. Colroy says he can barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know, some weird ritual? Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. We've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Yuang a hand. Copy that. You realise how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything. Kept tabs on everyone. And he seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Well, let's find out. Seriously, comrade, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line to be out of the job. Yeah, and you know, there might be a war. Just get up there and find out where the shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Here, dick. Okay, so nothing new there. Talk to Yang. Or Young. I think it's Young. Right, can't go that way. Hello. Can't believe it. What can I? It's a tragedy. Unbelievable. Just leave us alone. Neil, over here. Growing out becomes easier. May have stocked up heavily on recovery items at all time. That's what I was doing for the latest one. It's always nice to see you, except, you know, the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our #1 priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to Banny's staff. Maybe that'll get us closer to our answer. Got it. Oh, one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. The shot was fired from... I don't know. Press H to toggle outline mode. Objects in yellow outlines can be interacted with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. Objects with blue have new information. Grey means you've currently got nothing new to learn. As you progress, people and objects you already interacted might hold new information again. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am, Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I'm Priest Arjan. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask you to let me take off Mr. Banny's jewellery. It's a very important part of Savient Pharaoh ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so they can safely cross to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewellery to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence and that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? I'm not religious. I'm not religious, if that's what you're asking. Do you think that Gara is a good place to live? Mostly, yeah. So you believe in the capitalist ideology and the concepts of wealth and personal gain? That's not at all what I said. Listen, Mr. Arjan, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewellery. I will make sure not to alter any evidence. The Garian state likes to pride itself on its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that you're not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So it's empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garian soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. I can't seem to interact with the blue things. Yeah, it's definitely not letting me interact with the blue. Good evening. Ma'am, are you okay? Huh? Yes, We were just talking about our plans for breakfast, and then he... Were you close? Yeah, I've been working with him for a long time. Sorry for your loss. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? The sniper's long gone. We had a clear target. You're not in danger. For a second, I thought he just tripped, but then I saw... Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right, and then he fell away from me. So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. Rocket Tower. It houses some multimedia conglomerate. The Sakura Hotel. Looks like a fancy place, even at a distance of 150 meters away. The casino. Pretty noisy place. Might help cover up a gunshot sound. About 200 meters away. And the Gaddle Hotel. Those are all over the city, 180 meters from here. As dead as it gets, clean headshot. Okay. The bullet disappeared into this wall right here behind the closet. It's locked. Two wooden spheres dabbed bowers. Savions used them when praying together. Hello, Neil Comrade, CDI. Are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this to be handled by our own people. The sniper will be easily off the planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Banny? I understand you're upset. We will take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? Okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for for Gara that one of the champions for Drovian independence is out of the picture. Please calm down, sir. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Please be reasonable. I am not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassin might be on their way to the next Drovian target right now, and you can't do anything about it. Oh, and you can't do anything about that, but the CDI can. You decide if your personal grudges are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's the keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged. Oh, I was losing my patience with that guy. Seems like there's something there. Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard, as we expected. Here it is. Good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. this kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably used a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters. I would say 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. Oh, there. Now you should be able to submit the sheet I sent to you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions once you do. Okay. $150, 200, 300, 180. The bullet disappeared right into the wall. The deformed bullet was inside the cupboard. It belonged to a small caliber rifle, so it couldn't have been any more than 250 meters. We were also told it couldn't have been the casino. Ah. Just want to see if anyone else is able to talk again. So he was shot from the right side. It must have been the Sakura Hotel then. Can't be the Rocket Tower, it's too far. It came from the right. The casino was possibly ruled out. But then again, if it went into the cupboard here, then it would have been a straight shot, surely. Because he's there, and the cupboard's directly behind him. So I think it was the casino, actually. I'm going to say the casino. Because coming from that trajectory, it would have ended up over here. But it ended up in the middle of the cupboard here. He was standing upright, fell to the left. Could have been from like up here or something. You know what? That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the casino. Submitted. Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. Any new findings? Yeah, I think I know where the bullet came from. Probably the Pixie Casino. Good job, comrade. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about the bodyguards. Cut them some slack. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Banny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. Since when do you have a soft spot for Drovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way. Enter the train.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? Don't know, but they made me wonder if the bullet came from Sakura Hotel after all. Whoopsie! I took another look at the sheet you submitted, and I think you got the wrong building. Well, I think you didn't give me enough fucking evidence. Here's a bullet. Guess where it came from in the whole of London? Whoops, you got it wrong. Long told me earlier that there was an event at Pixie Casino with lots of security. They would have noticed. Judging by the position of Banny's body, I'd say that the shot came further from the right. Ridiculous. It was a straight-on bullet. It went through the body into the cupboard behind it, like directly behind it. It wouldn't have come from the right. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know if this game knows how physics works. Physics! Just so you know. Considering the angle and the distance of the shot, you should definitely check out Sakura Hotel. Shit, now that you say it, it makes no sense at all! I refuse to say that it makes sense. Gary won't be happy that I got it wrong. Thanks, young. I mean, I got it right. I refuse to believe I was wrong. Refuse. Man, it's really hot in this office. Give me air outside. Air.
I'm gonna be honest. If you want to get off the ride now and never look back, I can't blame you. Had I known what was coming, I probably should have quit myself right then and there. But that's not how the story goes. I just hope there's a version of it where everything's all right in the end.
All right. That was the prologue. So let's jump straight into the actual game now. Should all load same, hopefully. Let's jump into the prologue. Is this going to be all right? No. Why aren't you working? Come on, work. Work. All right, cool. And now we're into the main game. Which, you know, I messed up. Why are we back at the mansion? Oh, is it? Oh my god, it now lets me do that bit of the mission again? So I don't get the building wrong? You know what? Fuck it, I'm still saying the casino. Alright, well, we've done all of this. You chose the wrong building the second time around? Alright, that's pretty funny. Let me just skip. Come on. Whew, warm. Pronounced wrong. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I don't really want to talk to that guy. I have to talk to that guy. You, give me bullet. I'm still going to play nice. Still going to be the nice guy. And okay, look at that. We got the bullet. Yay. All right, let me scare. Ah! Right. Clues. No clues. Don't care. I don't need any clues. It came from Sakura Hotel. I don't need any clues where I'm going. I solve these cases so quick. We don't need any clues where we're going.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the mansion district was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise,
And now we wait.
I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Oh, I'm baking in here. Woof. Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it did blah, 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 blah. We already did. She's like, damn, you got it right, Neil. You're the best detective ever. And then I was like... And she was like... Bruh. And then I was like...
Ooh, that's nice.
And that's pretty much all my sound clips. Pretty much. Someone outside liked it. All right. Every time that light dings, I feel like I've got something else I need to be doing. Ooh, nice. News. Don't care. Whee! Good evening, Neil. Hey, Saito. Looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that that's where the sniper might be. It's empty. Lights out, no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see lights in the room below. Maybe a guest in there saw or heard something? I paid him a visit. The receptionist said that the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Dizz. I got his ID chip number already, currently running a city-wide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Dizz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is, rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out? I opened a sheet. Let me send it to you. Alright. What did you tell the staff? That we have a reason to believe there's a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel? Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. Whee! Good evening. Just happy like nothing's happened. Good evening, Neil Comrade, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kind of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal keycard or something? If it is absolutely necessary, yes. It is. Here you go, sir. But please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Disturb them all. Good evening. Agent Long, CDI. Hey, Gary, I got a key card. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. Alright, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors, if possible, and mind the carpets. Shut up! I can't get past that person. Oh, good lift. Took me to the outside of a building. I've got my gun. An almost empty whiskey bottle. Pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. A piece of paper. It's empty, except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Hey, Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have a really good shot, though. Oh, he'd have to be a really good shot, though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. I'm done! Gary, I'm done! But Gary, I'm done! Right, now to disturb the other guests. Ooh! What the? Freeze! Deactivate the drone! Freeze! Neil Comrade, CDI! Get that drone out of my face now! If a muscle tenses on your trigger finger, you're a dead man. The drone reacts many times faster than any human being. And the same goes for the gorilla behind you. Final chance to comply. We're with the CDI. This is your final chance to comply. Did they make that rhyme so you goons can remember better? Shoot the drone! Boo boo! Quick reactions, my ass. Bravo, you didn't fall for it. Still a very dumb idea. Will you cooperate now? Of course not. You shot my drone. Instead, two things are going to happen now. I'm calling my lawyer, without whom I won't say another word. And then I'll make sure that you pay for your unprofessional behaviour. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who am I? I'm Clarissa Norton, the CEO of Norton Robotics. And before I fulfill my promise of not telling you any more, here's a piece of advice. Your little detective club will never affect anybody who holds power in the solar system. The The CDI can put anyone on this planet away, including you. But I'm done with you for now. Stay here and await further instructions. Do not leave this room on your own. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. I was going to have a whiskey, but that stuff tastes like cheap knockoff around here. Oh dear. I made a boo-boo! Is this Men in Black? Pretty much. Just no aliens. I think we're done up here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track that Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoke to him? Go ahead and ask questions. You should also have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know what you'll find. Alright. What's going on, Nice Estonian? How you doing, dude? I'm actually only going to be live for about another 40 minutes now. I decided to finish a bit early because my office is fucking hot. Boiling, man. Right, who's interesting to talk to? Oh, we got a cutscene. Just got home from work? Nice stuff, dude. Hopefully your day went well. Anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Manny was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So we have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. That means he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through a back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There is a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands here. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to put up data for me a couple minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight. Swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we can't confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. Oh, if we confront, sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Roger that. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you, dude. Thank you for asking. So we don't have that. Right, so we don't have any clues to them yet. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Did you see anyone leave between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night, and I really didn't pay attention to that. Sorry. We gave a concert earlier, and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. How can I help you? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't the talkative type. What does he look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. That's all for now. Alright, so... his hair is red. Viola case. And a beard. So we're thinking that might be that for now. Excuse me, madam. Can I ask you a few questions? Okay. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I've got a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel is on lockdown until further notice. You might want to give him a call. It could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. I have another question. Okay. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz doesn't ring a bell. Don't think he ever came to my bar. Thank you. That's all for now. Evening. Could I ask you a few questions? About the vehicle tracker, have you met Mr. Diaz? Did you see anybody leave? Or a car picking someone up? Could be. A bunch of people got picked up after the concert. But I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. So when was the concert over? Started at 8:30, took about 3 hours, but some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. Thanks. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Who's that? A guest from the 8th floor. He arrived last night. Nope, haven't talked to any guests in a while. And about the vehicle tracker. I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seems to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's just been you here all night, nobody else. Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Byrne to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Byrne? Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about a stupid kid. And Byrne's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah, let me think. Felicia at 10, Byrne at 12:45? Both for about 15 minutes. Thanks. That's all for now. Right, nothing here to investigate. Excuse me, madam. Can I ask you a few questions? Okay. About the vehicle tracker. It was turned off earlier, and I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over for the guard a while ago. I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Gonna be the pianist! The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier tonight. I'm wondering if you might know something about it. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question? Happy to help. Okay, so did you see anyone leave? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. You own your own room? Do you live here? Mostly, yeah. Thank you. Happy to help. What does Diaz look like? Unfortunately, I never met him. The reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. Okay. And the vehicle tracker. My colleague said that the guard is in charge of the vehicle tracker in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort? I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine that it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more details. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologise if he appears untrained. Thank you. So now I just take a guess. So I'm going to say turned off by the pianist. Well, I mean, he had a beard, but no one said what colour it was, so I'll just say red. Shaved is saying that there's no beard. So I'll just say he had a red beard. Now, how do I submit this bad boy? There's a clue! It was a chair. I like the graphics of this. Alright, we got something. I was wondering why it wouldn't let me do anything. Sorry, am I interrupting something? I knew it was the pianist. No, going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. Sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand just to leave out here. Looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by a car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after my break. It was precisely 10:10. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell at the moment because I got the message. He was... Ooh. That means it might have been the bartender, actually. That means it might have been the bartender. It was the bartender. Right, I'm obviously missing something here because it's now not letting me do anything. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything now. Oh, here we go. Right, okay, so they came at 10:10. And at 10 o'clock, the bartender was looking after the thing. It was the bartender! You're arrested for being a douchebag. All you do is talk about your kid. Excuse me, I'm afraid we have to have another chat. I've really got to get home soon. I don't know if you have kids you got to take care of, but the guard told me that you took over for him during his break at 10 o'clock. A stupid kid, right? After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guards said that people were picked up from in the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was a delivery shortly after 10, but there's no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. Care to explain what's going on here? I don't know what you're talking about. I've got a kid. If you won't be honest with me now, I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I don't have to tell you how serious it is to be complicit with something like that. Murder case? Shit, I didn't know what he was up to, okay? It was about the money. Did he kill someone? Ooh, she did it. Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. At first I thought he was going to hit on me. But then he said he needed my help, that he was expecting a visit today, and that his visitor wanted to stay under the radar. He asked me if I could do him a favour and turn the car tracker off. Offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it. I really needed it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. I assumed it was about a secret lover, maybe a famous one. Wouldn't be the first time around here. It's also pretty commonplace that our guests ask for special favours. This was a pretty small one, honestly. And then I saw Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. I realised he had lied to me and I got cold feet. That's when I called in the anonymous tip. So that was you. Why didn't you say right away when that he got away in a van? I didn't know. I panicked, okay? I said he was suspicious and I hoped you'd take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see. A white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. And what does Mr. Diaz look like? Ah, he's a skinny, tall guy with red hair and a red beard. Please, you have to understand, I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I could barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I have a son. I'll think about it. All right. Red, Viola case, red. I think I might know how our guy escaped. He bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle tracker in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came to pick up Diaz. The bartender gave an anonymous tip to the police when she realised that Diaz had lied to her. Sounds like a risky plan, banking on the corporation and silence of a stranger like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed only 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in the tip. Maybe, but we should have her arrested to be sure. Let's do it! A vehicle matching the description passed a nearby security camera at about the right time. Pretty sure that's it. I followed its trail. It was last scanned a few minutes ago and seems to be parked now. Where? In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work, comrade. You go and check it out. I'm waiting for the chief here. He's on the way. Wanted to see this place for himself. And I'll get back to HQ. I'm more help with the database at my fingertips. Copy that. I'll catch the next train and keep you posted. Just need to say bye to the barmaid before she gets arrested. You're under arrest. Oh, she going down. Whee! Let me in. Let me in. God, this game has been a lot of talking, hasn't it? I've nearly done a whole bottle because of how sore it's making my throat. A lot of talking with this game. Track down Dizz. Right, nothing over here. Hey Neil, did you find the white van yet? Looking at it now. Seems like they dumped it. Figured as much. I dispatched a team to your location that will give the van a thorough screening. You should leave it behind and go after the perp now. Maybe he's still close. But be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in, and a very good hacker who injects it into the federal database. This is yet another sign that we're dealing with some big fish here. Or more likely a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. Ooh. Where is he? You don't look like you're here for the concert. I wish I was. Can I ask you a question? Did you see a person that landed the van over there? Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like police to you? There. If you're not a cop, what are you? CDI. Damn, CDI, that's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the drivers? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here for a minute. My dog needs to take a leak, and then we're going back in. You're taking your dog to a concert? He appreciates good music. Are we done? If you didn't see anything or anyone suspicious, yeah. Look, man, everyone around here probably looks suspicious to you. If you want to do some actual good, have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Some assholes climb into his boats, leave their shit behind, make a mess. That's maybe something to look into, but then you're not really interested in helping the community, are you? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. What a dick. Okay. Oh. Alright, so we're now going down this way. What's with the fancy suit? Your attitude. The rope on this bollard seems to have been cut recently by a pocket laser. Oh dear. He went bye-bye. Cigarette time. You know, we're not in a rush or anything. Oh, now he wants to talk? Excuse me, sir. Huh? Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Comrade, CDI. I'm here investigating a case. CDI? Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We're all from the same city. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. I noticed the rope over there that looks like it's been cut recently. Do you know anything about that? Did someone steal a boat? Did Rob call you here? Yeah. Then you should talk to him. Rob! Oh dear. Someone's here about your boat. Well, tell him to get up here. You heard the man. Well, that lie didn't pay off. Hey, it's the first time the cops have responded to my call. I had some punks vandalise one of the boats last month and nobody showed. I'm not with the police. I'm CDI. CDI? What the hell are you doing here? I'm investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. Shut up, police. And what about you helping me? Why does the police ignore me and everyone I know? I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might be very dangerous. Help me find him and you'll get your property back. When did he steal it? It's 3:40 now. A good hour ago, I heard the engine start and then Ed yelled something. Ed, the man down at the pier. Yeah, he wanted to stop the guy, but he's an old man, you know. I went out to see what was going on, but the boat was already leaving the port. I see. How long has it been in this harbour prior to being stolen? Well, for over a week. Hasn't booked a lot lately. There's a way to track it? All boats that go in and out here are picked up by a scanner at the port entrance. The port AI next door has the data. Maybe it'll spit out if you tell it you're law enforcement. No idea. It's called Berta. Okay, alright. Yeah, sorry, my throat's kind of hurting a bit, so I'm just taking a pause from reading this bit. You weren't wrong, Senpai. My throat hurts. Excuse me, sir. Your friend told me that you saw the person who stole the boat. What if I did? Then you could describe to me what you saw and help me track it down? You're CDI, you said. That's correct. That means you're concerned with crimes, right? Like fraud and theft. Sometimes, yes. You also help out folks from around here? I'm in the middle of an investigation. If you're asking because you need help with something, you should talk to the local police. Police? Help? Ha! You're here now and you want something. It's the best shot I got. Look, I was thrown out of Lacuna Harbour the other day. When I bought this boat as a young man, it came with a spot there. Now the whole area's been turned upside down, construction everywhere, rich folks moving in. First they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat. They asked for money. New management, they say. Of course, I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I called a company. All I hear is lawyer gibberish. So I decide to go elsewhere. Look at this pitiful pier. I've been staying at. Look at this pitiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll see what I can do. Alright. And that's where you'll find my friend Fred, the harbour master. Go talk to him. It's a few miles down the canal from here. Alright, alright. So let's go check out the computer. Show me the recent traffic data for this harbour. Hey, any updates? Not yet, but maybe soon. I think our guy stole a boat. A boat? Why would he do that? Maybe to avoid scanners. Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars or pedestrians. Still, the boat should be easy enough to find. They're slow, and there are scanners at every port entrance. The problem is that I don't know the boat's ID yet, but I do have a record of local traffic data on screen right here. Traffic data again, huh? Do you know when the boat arrived and when it left? Approximately. Should be able to identify the right one on the list. Just give me a moment. Okay, send it to me via the number pad as soon as you do. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? So the boat was stolen at about 2:40. And the boat's been there for a week. So it's been there for a week and it was stolen at 2:40. So incoming boats, outgoing boats. Right, okay, so we got 3 that are 2:40, and have they been there for a week? So we got 683098. That's only a day. None of these have been here for a week. 788901 is not on the list. And 572897. Oh no, that's not the one. So 683098 is accounted for here. It arrived yesterday. 220190. 220190 is not here. And 788901. 788901. So here we go. 220190. That's our boy right there. 220190. Two two 910. Boom. Uh 190. Whoops. I think I entered it wrong. All right, okay. That is where I am. Do you really want to go back to all progress since the last save will be lost? Well, how do you save the game? Game was last saved 13 minutes ago. That's good enough. I can redo the next bit, like that bit again. Right, that is where we're calling it for today, guys. I'm actually not going to switch over to another game purely because of just how hot I am in this office. It's bloody boiling. But Senpai, thank you so much for hanging out today. Same with Nice Estonian, same with Mr. Dinko. Always a pleasure to see you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll be back tomorrow at about 2 PM BST, same thing again. And we're going to be playing The Longing. So until we die, we'll now be on Friday instead. So tomorrow is the long in, Friday is Until We Die. So thank you to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Stay hydrated, keep cool, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.